Welcome back, everybody, to another CranKy Ducklings cast. I am Yodaslim, joined by Light VIP, and this is Sentimiento Latino number 98 Light. How's it going? Who are you?
Man, who am I? You're like, mate, where have you been?
It's been a minute, man. I've been quite busy.
You've been gone for like a year. I'm like, I forget what you sound
I've
like.
ever been gone, right?
Oh.
Yeah, I forgot everything. There's StarCraft still exists in this day and age? I didn't know that.
Mate,
I thought it would have been extinct.
We thought you were dead.
Very close a couple times, but no, not yet.
Oh my god.
But we can get in straight into the intros then, and more story times later. But right now, spawning in the bottom right hand corner, it is Insane Master Killers. I actually remember that one. I think that's correct. It is the Protoss DestroyerTT.
And in the top left-hand corner of Death Aura LE, we have the Brazilian Protoss player representing Team Host Masters. It is MeThOd.
That's a pretty cool little clan tag they got there.
Oh yeah. It's like a cup?
Good.
Or
yeah, it's like a cup with a skeleton type deal popping out or something.
Yeah, or is that
or just a face?
I think so.
I don't know. We'll have to. Does anybody know in the chat? But I do like that symbol in the middle of the cup. That's all the symbols combined. At least that's what it looks like. Yeah. That's it.
Oh boy, and look at that. It's like riding a bike. You actually remember one of the team names. You didn't even remember the team names when you were casting, like, actively.
I know. I come back and suddenly I have good memory. I was actually in a science lab made by the Blizzard. No, not Blizzard. I don't know. Someone in StarCraft was actually just getting me better at casting. I'm now like a casting robot. And casting is going to be better than ever.
Oh my god.
They've done it. They have the technology. So what's been going on in these tournaments? Because I've been missing out on a lot. I haven't been able to watch. So I don't know who's dominating, who's not showing up anymore.
Hey, it's been a clown fiesta. I think for the first 2 weeks after you left, like the majority of the finals, the players were off racing. Which was a lot of fun. We had Cham versus Jim, where Cham played Terran and Jim played Protoss, which was
that go?
Obviously Cham won. Cham was really impressive actually with his Terran. It was really cool to see.
Wow, that's very strange. I can't believe I missed that. Of course, all the cool stuff happens as soon as I leave.
Yeah, we had Starkiller versus Pili. They off raced as well, and Pili played Zerg and Starkiller played Protoss.
I feel personally targeted here. They had a whole year to do this, and I think the only person we ever see off race was what was it, special off race one time maybe because he was playing a diamond or something.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, as soon as I leave, the clown's car opens up and like 50 clowns come out of the car, and I'm not there to see it. And I've been waiting around all year to see a good clown.
Exactly. It was the Pili and Starkiller one was a lot of fun because in the end Pili won. Like it was a pretty intense series, and Pili won using Starkiller's race. You know, like they switched races. And then the next week they faced each other again. Yeah, they face each other again the next week, and every single game, Pili proxy hatched Starkiller, so then Starkiller proxy hatched Pili, and Pili's like, hey, this is my build. He's like, exactly, I took it.
That's hilarious. Now I gotta go look at some VODs if they're out there somewhere. I don't know if they're on YouTube yet, but I'll look those up. Very interesting. So far in this game, though, the red Protoss lost both of his adepts early on.
Yeah, the adepts that went across the map, like there was a wall, so they just went down. In the end, DestroyerTT made it across the map, but yeah, again, didn't really find too much damage there.
Yeah, but MeThOd has a good amount of stalkers, so that's pretty cool. I think that would put MeThOd in the lead. Yeah. As of now, but they're not attacking anytime soon, so I guess we'll see how it turns out here. The resonating glaives coming up. I haven't seen much PvP lately, but I have been watching like the ESL main event and all that stuff. Sarah finally winning something.
Oh, so you're watching DreamHack?
Yeah, DreamHack.
Okay.
As much as I could. It's on like 24/7, so it's hard.
Yeah. So you saw that like the Koreans had a really rough time. Only 2 made it to the playoffs. Like, ugh.
Yeah, that was rough. But that was honestly like my favorite thing of the whole year, was seeing like the Koreans and the Europeans go at it. And the times are changing. It's all Europeans now mostly.
Yeah. It was.
Hopefully, with that change, maybe now some Latin Americans slipping in there. Top of the ranks.
hopefully, there's been a lot of talks about that. There's been like a lot of Reddit threads about like the Korean scene and how it's doing, and if there's anything we can do and all that stuff. Like, yeah.
It's an interesting time for sure. This has never happened in the history of StarCraft, and now it's pretty obvious that it is the way it is.
Yeah, and I mean, to be fair, when it comes to the Europeans, it is like the top 3 that are just, you know, being dominant.
Yeah. So you could argue that it's just like the 3 lucky ones that were born in Europe that are gods of StarCraft.
Yeah, it's insane that I completely forgot until now. Neeb had an amazing run as well in DreamHack.
Neeb was wrecking in DreamHack. I forgot who Neeb wrecked, but there was someone that they were like super going crazy over because Neeb was winning games. But yeah, apparently he did good. I didn't catch too many games.
I want to say he beat Maru.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Yeah, I just remember like it was a PvT, either Maru or TY. Like Neeb did incredibly well.
Yeah, I remember he was definitely a big talking point when everyone was talking about that. So that's dope though. Hopefully he can, I don't know, push it further and further. Not much from M Canning this time around though.
Yeah, unfortunately, but you know, there is still an American Protoss, and again, like Neeb is one of those players who like he only plays in DreamHack essentially, and he doesn't even ladder on NA, so it's like no one really knows if he's good or not until he shows up. Yeah,
which is crazy. It's interesting being a top competitor in the StarCraft scene. Which we're gonna get to see some top competitive StarCraft here, which is freaking sick. And is he gonna finish his shade?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
why not?
That's interesting. The micro potential here with the Stalkers, I feel, is not a good idea. And yeah, he kind of, I guess that wasn't too bad.
Yeah, the big thing is that the Immortals, they were coming in from the flank as well, and now he's gonna warp in more Adepts, surprisingly. Okay, so
he really just wants to like build a meat shield for these Immortals. What I'm guessing. But Blink's done now, and yeah, there goes like that micro potential is pretty good. And I guess the Adepts get threatened that shade that they are threatening, and are they gonna finish? Yep, they finish. So they're gonna start getting some probe damage, but the Immortals and the Stalkers are just uncontested.
Oh yeah, like the shoe battery's finished, but it doesn't even matter. Everything dies, and DestroyerTT takes game 1.
Yep, that was a good push there. 2 Immortals. Those things are pretty beefy.
Yeah, I was a little bit worried because it's like, yo, he has like a mainly Adept army, but as you said, like they were just there to tank damage, you know? The Immortals were there to just clean up.
And then they shaded for some probe damage. I guess he knew he could win the fight without the Adepts at that point.
Yeah.
And then he was like, yeah, I'll shade him in and do some game-ending damage. He might have been able to lose that 3rd base and then retreat back to some shield battery to still hang on barely by a thread, but I guess the Adept shade maybe put the nail in the coffin.
Oh boy, and
I'm glad I'm gonna get to see Jim Rising at some point today.
I was just trying to
wait for me to come back.
I was trying to think of like other things that have happened, because it's been, again, a lot has happened. Like it's been like at least 3 weeks. It's been crazy.
Yeah, it's been 3 weeks. That's a long time in StarCraft time.
Jesus. Yeah, like
DreamHack happened and ended. There was 2. I don't know how many Sentimiento Latinos, Battle of the Americas. There was, and now we're getting into the Team Liquid Star League or whatever that is that's going on soon. There's so much stuff going on. Like in 3 weeks, I feel like I missed a year of StarCraft.
Yeah. The qualifiers actually were announced today, like the dates for TSL. And they're next weekend.
My god. Next weekend, Jesus.
Oh wait,
why did StarCraft people do this?
Yeah.
Why did they announce it right before?
It's crazy. There's not a lot of time. Hold on, I quickly want to check. Sorry, not next weekend. It starts December 1st to December 4th.
So it's like what, 2 weeks?
Yeah, in 2 weeks. But sorry, next week is Jim announced Taco Cup. I don't know if you saw.
Oh, Taco Cup. No, I didn't see that, but that is dope.
And that's next weekend.
And that's next weekend. So then, yeah, stacked until the Star League starts up again already. Taco Cup. Then the qualifiers. Have they announced like how they're doing the qualifiers? Or is it just region or anything like that?
I think they're server qualifiers, so anyone can play, but yeah, they are on like a Korea server or NA server or Europe.
Oh, I think I remember that, where the Koreans were playing in the NA server instead of beating everyone. Yeah, it's the great method to have a bracket. But here we are, game number 2. In the bottom right-hand corner of Romanticide LE, it is the player from the team Insane Master Killers. It is DestroyerTT.
And spawning in the top left-hand corner of Romanticide LE, we have the other Latin American Protoss player, the Brazilian player representing Team Host Masters. It is MeThOd.
Maybe they're referencing like the Masters golf tournament or something.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe that's the trophy. I don't know. Lots of questions. A mysterious clan. Team gaming, where they morphed all of the. I wonder what an actual unit would look like morphed between all of them. It would have like a Zealot arm, a Hydra arm. I don't know what else. A marine legs. That'd be quite interesting.
I would love it if that's what it looked like, but like he could stim, so it's like little marine legs would be like
going extra fast. That'd be hilarious. A skin mutated monster beast. That needs to be the 4th race that they come out with, like a race where they're all combined.
Hope you're listening, Frost Giant Games. That's what we want.
Yeah. Yeah. Make StarCraft exactly how it is now. Just completely copy it, but add that one race in. And then just send me a check, for whatever you feel fit.
I think that's another thing that happened. I think didn't like Frost Giant Games, didn't they announce and then that's when you left? Did we have a
Yeah, they had announced by the time last I was here.
Like did we talk about them?
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, it is super huge. I do remember we talked about it because I was like, maybe 2 years they could have a game out, and you're like, 4 years at least, or something like that. But yeah, I mean that is huge news though. But I'm scared, man. I don't want to. StarCraft is the only game I play, so I don't know if I could get into a whole new real-time strategy.
That's the thing, right? Like it's gotta like, if you're, it's gotta be good, Like if it's going to like come after StarCraft, like. Yeah.
They're really. It seems like they're marketing to fill, StarCraft shoes. They're like, hey, we know Blizzard abandoned you. We're all from Blizzard. We're gonna make a real-time strategy. We all worked for StarCraft. What do you think we're gonna expect? We want StarCraft. We want StarCraft 2. We want StarCraft 3.
Yeah, it's big shoes to fill. It's
A lot of people are gonna be ticked off when it comes out.
Yeah, no matter what it is, there are gonna be people
no matter what it is. People like have a Reddit title ready with like Frost Giant fails.
Oh god, and he still hasn't scouted the robo.
He scouts it, but he's kind of gonna lose the stalkers here. He should have stayed there. The shield battery didn't finish. He could have got at least killed that one stalker and would have like half the damage here.
Yeah, 100%. Now that the shield battery is finished, now he can't fight the 2 stalkers. They're actually pushing him away, and slowly but surely that immortal is gonna finish.
And now it's just micro the stalkers, and they're both just shield battering, and they're kind of like, I don't know what I would even call this. They're just kind of like connected to their shield batteries and infinitely fighing.
Oh god, and you know what? Now with the immortal can focus on the shield battery. He doesn't even care about the shield battery. Oh my god.
The disrespect, but he killed him just like that in under 4 minutes time. DestroyerTT won. GG.
GG.
Insane master kill. I wonder if his opponent was a master.
Host Masters, right? Like.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Host Masters. He's a master killer. We couldn't write and make this stuff up. The storybook here. But game number 1 was great. It was fun. But game number 2 that we're going to go into, this one's going to be great.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be beautiful. It's the main reason why I wanted to latch onto this, because now we're gonna be getting into something spicy with Jim Rising.
And speaking of Jim Rising, he's gonna be great to see, but you know it's gonna get spicy. I expect him to come out the victor here. Though I don't know how he's been playing lately, though. Obviously, like I said, I've been gone. But looking at the bracket, you know, like Neo's here, Ryu's here, Yanji, Zion's, E-Legacy. And there's a lot of good players here today, so I'm kind of excited to see maybe like a Jim Rising versus Ryu for a semifinal.
Yeah,
Jim Rising versus Ryu would be nice. As for the top bracket, I know Paco Mike will probably make it to the semifinals. I don't know who his opponent will be though.
I think that's the other thing that's been really sick that's been happening is, for the most part, the top players have stayed the same when it comes to Sentimiento Latino, like the Zerglord, Ryu, Jim Rising, and Paco Mike. Like, they're still in form. I don't know if you noticed, but there is a player that I skipped there. There is a player that I didn't mention. And of course, that is Eggs. Eggs, he, in the off season, he has been taking a break.
Oh, what?
I don't know if you've seen his stream, but he's been playing a lot of League of Legends with his girlfriends.
Oh man,
it's a shame, but I will say it is entertaining. There are a couple. I need to link you some clips of
Eggs
of Mabel's. I need to link you some clips of Mabel's just losing it and yelling at Eggs because they're like laning together. And yeah.
That sounds kind of great.
Oh god,
like terrible. So he's taking a break and he's gonna come back. When did he say?
I'm not sure. I did see he was laddering StarCraft like a couple of days ago, so
yeah,
we'll see if he is back, because he's been playing League. He's also been playing Age of Empires as well.
Ooh, I love Age of Empires.
Because I don't know if you saw
real-time strategy. That's the first game I ever played.
Oh yeah, it's an RTS.
Yeah, that's the first one I ever played that made me enjoy RTS. I saw some like I was like a real athletic kid, and I was in baseball and stuff. And then I saw some nerdy kid playing on his computer, and he was playing Age of Empires. I was like, that looks sick. And ever since then, I was a computer nerd. Playing Age of Empires and weird games like that.
Yeah, I loved it. Age of Empires 1, I played so much of that.
Yeah.
But of course, back in the day when I was young, I'd use the cheats. I'd bring in, like, there was a car that you could spawn in.
Yeah.
And,
The cheats are crazy. I would go back and forth. I played it so much. I would do some of the cheats sometimes. It's fun. It's like GTA.